Alright, unboxing of the Galaxy Tab S4. This is the gray version. I saw a few unboxings and first looks at this device on YouTube, but nobody seems to have the gray version, at least not that I found. Let's take a peek at it, see what it looks like. I'm interested in the whole DeX interface. This is the 64 gigabyte, comes with an S Pen, Wi-Fi. Don't really know what else there is to it. So here's the box, and comes in this interesting, I don't know what to make of it. It's kind of a cloth, I don't know, cloth plasticky type of wrap. Interesting. Feels pretty good. Move the knife out of the way. Inside the box, looks like we got a fast charger, USB-C, bunch of books and junk. This is for the S Pen to change the tips, and this is the S Pen itself, which is in a gray color to match. Feels light, feels like there's nothing in it. I don't know if there's supposed to be a battery or what the deal is on that. Figure that out. And let's open this up. Looks like we open it up here. And I like that they went with a black front bezel, kind of a fairly small bezel compared to that Surface Go that I had. That I returned, that was very laggy. Was hoping it was more of a Surface Pro but smaller, but it wasn't. The hardware just wasn't good enough. You could definitely tell that it was underpowered. It, you know, you'd move around on the screen, things were kind of slow, and I had the better version. And here's the, let's pull this sticker off because that'd drive me nuts. They call this gray. It almost looks like a white. I have to see it under different lights. Yeah, I guess it's like a light gray. And here's the S Pen that matches the color. They didn't have any of the cases. All they had was the black keyboard case. I don't want the keyboard case. I'm not going to use this with a keyboard. I'm going to use it, well, I will use it with a keyboard, but it'll just be an external Bluetooth. And I do want to get the cover that's like the case without the keyboard, that's from Samsung, that has the little slot for the pen to go in. That's my plan, but they didn't have it in stock, so I'm probably just going to order it online. Do a little update on that. Oh, another sticker to pull off here. We certainly don't want all this junk on here. But yeah, overall it feels really, really nice. Comparing this kind of to the iPad Pro 10.5. I know I'm not going to fight Android, iOS. I know all the goods about iOS. I know that the apps are way better. I know that there's a lot of strong points on Apple, but I have a ton of Apple stuff. I mean, I have you know, iPhone 10. I've got Apple Watch. I've got Macs. I've got you know, I've pretty much had all the different devices. I like to try stuff new. I like to see what's out there. You know, I keep an open mind. Again, this has that DeX, which is you know, I won't be using it as an Android tablet. I'm more going to use it as a small computer with the DeX. Basically just for web browsing, for company billing for my landscaping company. I have cloud-based software that runs on any internet browser. It's nothing like the mouse and the keyboard to enter in numbers and scroll and drag and change the schedule around. This whole touch screen works good for some things, for media and simple things, you know, games and stuff like that, but when you're doing business and working with numbers, your fingers are just a little too fat to be dragging and moving things around the screen. So my idea is to try the smallest device that will do what I need. Basically, I want to be able to use a mouse with a cursor. You know, if this had Windows 10 on it, but I don't need Windows 10. I mean, I considered one of the Chromebooks too, but I haven't seen anything really nice in hardware, you know, that's a tablet form that I can use as a tablet also. I mean, this is something that's very, very easy to carry around, no different than just carrying a notebook. It's got options, you know, there's different things you can do with it. So we'll see. I may hate it, might like it. I'll give you an update on, you know, once I start using it. Let me do a quick first boot here, see what happens when we turn it on. I think this is needs to be plugged in before it starts. Nope, maybe not. This is our first boot. I haven't used an Android in probably 2 years now. I'm a couple operating systems behind, but again, I plan on using the DeX. I've got a USB-C to HDMI. I'm going to plug into my monitor, be able to switch between the inputs between the display port on my desktop computer and this if I want to, you know, have the DeX on the larger screen and do real work. My idea is to keep most of the company-related stuff on this. Company-related notes, pictures, video, that type of stuff on this device, my billing, and when I want to do, you know, a lot of work, I'll plug it into the desktop setup. You know, I'll probably use a stand like this one here I picked up on eBay for like 15 bucks with a portable keyboard. You know, this may set aside. I might not use that as a screen. I might use the main screen, which I have here, which is, you know, a 4K LG setup. Yeah, hopefully I put you back in the same place there. But yeah, here's the first boot. I'm gonna go ahead and get this going, and I'll probably do an update video and let you know what I think on this device. You know, there's a good chance I may not like it. It may go back. Who knows? But it did just come out. Does look nice. I'm going to go ahead and do all the updates and, you know, get everything loaded so there's not anything lagging on it, and I want a fairly smooth, you know, problem-free experience. If, you know, that the iPad, there's no doubt that Apple has their stuff down. It's nice and smooth. You move it around, you get very little hiccups. If this is smooth, pretty close to it, you know, I like that it's going to be a desktop type of environment where I can just kind of use the mouse and the keyboard and enter in information that way. So that's the plan. All right, have a good one, guys. Thank you.